Hello everyone. We've been talking about becoming vibratorily alive. And today I want to continue with that theme because I think it's so important for our health and for our awareness as well. Our awareness of our physical, emotional, mental bodies. The vibration of becoming vibratorily alive, that frequency, I find is very relaxing and very healing. So the two instruments I'm playing today are the frame drum and also the Shruti box, which you're familiar with. In the first part of this, I'll be playing the frame drum in a very simple beat, just 3 beats, very, very simple, so that you can just get in touch with the vibration. And I think I've said this before, but the one thing I like about the frame drum is actually when it stops. Not that the sound is unpleasant, but when it stops, there's a vibration that happens inside of me that I can really feel very, very palpably. So after I play the frame drum for a little bit, there'll be a few moments of silence, and then I'll shift into the Shruti box. Now in the Shruti box, to add to this vibratorily alive feeling, I'd love it if you could just actually hum along. In harmony with the Shruti box, or I love also the just AH, It's a wonderful chant, for want of a better word, or sound to make, or tone to do during the day if you're feeling something's upset you, or even if you're just happy. Either way, it just really works, just the And if something has upset you, it can be just like So just simple stuff, but definitely works. And it's stuff that I actually cover in the monthly harmonic self-class that I do. And very important that we kind of can use our voice to kind of enter, in a sense, our energetic field, our emotional field that sometimes we don't get access to. We kind of avoid it in many ways through our mind or excuses. But the voice, kind of, once we open up, is actually true and kind of hard to fake things. And a lot of areas in our lives can actually resolve themselves through our simple toning. Very deep subject. Simple, I mean, but very, very deep as we allow ourselves to do it. So we ask for the highest and purest light from the highest and purest source to surround and fill each one of us in the space that we're in at this time. Just let that settle in. We just connect once again with our hearts. And of course, we always ask for the light, for the highest good. And let that loving of our hearts, as we connect with that, you could just say something like, I love myself. Or you can think of somebody that you love or something that you love. It could be a pet or even a tree that you love. We have a tree outside of our home here, and I'm in love with that tree. So actually, when I think of that tree, it evokes a loving presence inside of me. So whatever it takes to prime that pump of loving, because that's where we're going with all of these sounds, into our loving. And again, I always like to ask for the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ to be with us, guiding us, assisting us, blessing us, and protecting us. And if there's anything that's bothering you in your energy field, we can just ask very lovingly for the mystical traveler, that inner guide that's within each one of us on this planet. Ask for it to come forward and assist us to release any negativity, anything that's bothering us, any anxiety, fears, worries, concerns, and take it back into the nothingness from which it came for the highest good. kind of clears the air a bit. And again, just in honor of John Roger, my spiritual teacher, who really has brought me into this whole field of endeavor and into this field of energy, I ask for the energy in the presence of John Roger to infuse all that we're doing here for our highest good. Now that sets the energy field, and so set your intention for this session, whatever it is that you wish for at this time or would like to take place. You can just put that into the light for the highest good and have the sound be the carrier wave into the field of grace to manifest that for you. Or if there's someone that you'd like to send the light to, please do so. There's plenty of things to send the light to. As I always say, just pick up the newspaper. There's just every day. Wow, what a planet. But we're here to hold the light and send the light, and that's a way we can be of service. We all have our place, and by just holding a positive framework and just sending the light for the highest good, we can be of great service. Nobody's necessarily going to thank us for it. Nobody's going to necessarily recognize it, but it's really important. And I think you know, and I know in our hearts that it really is, and that's something we're here to do. So with all of that, let's move into the sound. So you can just perhaps close your eyes or keep them open if you wish. The first session, as I said, will be with the frame drum, just simple beat. Allow yourself to feel the vibration, and then we'll have a few moments of silence while you experience the vibration doing its work inside of you. Again, if you have any aches or pains or anything you'd like lifted, just put it in the light for the highest good. And your openness really is the key that unlocks the door to the healing. And gratitude as well. If you ever want to unlock a door, just be grateful. Grateful for this moment, its preciousness, grateful to be alive.